Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Terence Trent D'Arby. Early life. Terence Trent D'Arby was born Terence Trent Howard in Manhattan in 1962. His mother is Frances Howard, a gospel singer, teacher and counselor. She married Bishop James Benjamin D'Arby, who became his stepfather and raised him, hence his last name changed, and later he completed it with the apostrophe. His biological father was a married man with Scotch-Irish ancestry. He was known to childhood friends as Terry D'Arby. His family moved successively from New York to New Jersey, to Chicago, to Daytona Beach, and then settled in Deland, Florida, north of Orlando. He trained as a boxer in Orlando, and in 1981 the Florida Golden Gloves lightweight championship. He received an offer to attend boxing school in the United States Army, but he went to college instead. He enrolled at the University of Central Florida, but quit a year later, enlisting in the U.S. Army. He was posted at Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and then served in the 3rd Armored Division near Frankfurt, West Germany. He was formally court-martialed and dishonorably discharged by the Army in April 1983 after going absent without leave. While in West Germany, he also worked as a band leader with the band The Touch, releasing an album of material called Love and Time. It was later reissued in 1989 as early works after his worldwide success as a solo artist. In 1986 he left West Germany for London, where he briefly played with the Bojangles, after which he signed a solo recording deal. Fame as Terence Trent D'Arby. D'Arby's debut solo album, introducing the Hardline According to Terence Trent D'Arby, released in July 1987, is his best-known commercial work. The album produced hits including If You Let Me Stay, Wishing Well, Dance Little Sister, and Sign Your Name. He expressed a high opinion of his debut album, claiming that it was the most important album since the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper. The album earned him a Grammy Award in March 1988 in the category Best R. In that same year he earned a Soul Train Award nomination for Best New Artist. His follow-up was the album Neither Fish Nor Flesh. It took 4 more years and a move to Los Angeles until his next album, Symphonia Dam, was released. The record contained the singles Delicate and She Kissed Me. It peaked at number 4 on the UK albums chart. In 1995 D'Arby released Vibrator, which was followed by a world tour. During the 1990s his relations with his record label Columbia Records became strained, eventually leading to his departure in 1996. He moved to Java Records for 1 year, during which he recorded Terence Trent D'Arby's solo Return, which was not released. In 1999, D'Arby collaborated with INXS to replace his friend the late vocalist Michael Hutchence, so the band could play at the official opening of Stadium Australia, a major venue for the Sydney Olympics. In 2000 he bought back the rights to his unreleased album, and left the record company as well as his management team, Lipman Entertainment. Later career as Sananda Maitreya. He adopted a new Buddhist name, Sananda Maitreya, which he has said relates to a series of dreams he had in 1995, though it does not appear that he has spent much time in India. He legally changed his name 6 years later on October 4, 2001, explaining, "Terence Trent D'Arby was dead. He watched his suffering as he died a noble death. After intense pain I meditated for a new spirit, a new will, a new identity." In 2001, Maitreya moved back to Europe, resettling in Munich, Germany, and starting his own independent record label, Treehouse Pub. The year also marked his first album release in 6 years. as the unreleased Terence Trent D'Arby's solo return became the album wildcard. The album was initially available for free through his website. It later gained a commercial release through a one-album distribution deal with Universal Music, and then an independent release with his own record label. In 2002, Maitreya moved to Milan, Italy, and began working on his sixth album, Angels. The songs were initially released through WikiVidi by chapters, allowing the fans to get a glimpse of the work as it evolved. On July 29, 2005, the mastered album was finally released through his web shop utilizing the MP3 format, and then became also available in CD format. In July 2005, Maitreya started working on Angels. He released each chapter online as he finished recording the songs. On April 29, 2006, he released the finished mastered album in his online shop. That was followed by the release of the 2-CD limited edition of Angels. The album Nigga Mortis, A Critical Mass was released. Since the beginning of his post-millennium rock era, he has been releasing new music through his website and various digital stores regularly every 2 years. Most of the albums were recorded in Milano, his new hometown since 2002. 2011 was the year of the Sphinx, available at sananda.org. 2013 was the year of Return to Zoothalon, released worldwide on March 15. 2013 on the official website and on various music stores. In 2015, he released a double album called The Rise of the Zoogebrian Time Lords. The album has 3 covers of the Beatles as well as original material. Prometheus. His new triple album will be available from October 13, 2017, on his official website and on digital and streaming services. Since the early stages of his music career, he has always written, composed, arranged, and produced all his music. In April 2011, the live album Confessions of a Zoothaholic, which contains select performances of the Post-Millennium Rock Tour 2010, was released in MP3 format. He has been touring, and the videos of his recent live performances are available at the YouTube channel. Film career. He has appeared in 2 films and in the TV miniseries Shake, Rattle, and Roll, An American Love Story, in which he played the part of Jackie Wilson. His music has been included on several movie and television soundtracks, notably his version of the theme song of 1991's Frankie and Johnny. One of his songs was featured prominently in the end credits of Beverly Hills Cop 3: Right Thing, Wrong Way, which he wrote and produced with Jimmy Jam. What Shall I Do was featured in an episode of the UPN television series Girlfriends. He sang the ending song Letting Go in the 1996 film The Fan, starring Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes. In 2007, 3 songs appeared on Judd Apatow's movie Knocked Up, and in Pret-a-Porter, The Promised Land, Funny People, and Up in the Air. Collaborations. He was featured on A Stronger Man, a dance single by Everything But the Girls, Ben Watt. He also sang a duet with Des'ree on the single Delicate from the album Symphony Adam. He did background vocals on Corey Hart's Love and Money track from his 1992 album Attitude. He recorded I Love Every Little Thing About You. In 1996, he co-wrote with Hans Zimmer, produced, and performed Letting Go for the film The Fan, starring Robert De Niro. In 2008, Nathan J. remixed the song As Yet Untitled on This Land Is Still My Home, from the album Virtually. Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Would you like to know more?